Welcome to OutreachBox Influencer Research Tool. This tool helps you discover, analyze, and manage influencers in one place. It helps teams find, categorize, and store influencer profiles across platforms like LinkedIn, track campaign and influencer progress, monitor contact availability, and analyze overall performance through a centralized analytics dashboard. It's designed to systematically organize and manage influencer discovery at scale. All right, let's dive in. Influencer Research Tool is to help teams systematically discover, organize, and manage influencers at scale using keyword-based web research. It centralizes influencer data, structures it into campaigns, tracks discovery and contact availability, and provides analytics to monitor progress, making influencer research faster, more organized, and easier to manage without manual searching. Before creating an influencer research campaign, we need to set up a project. A project is the main topic or content we're working on, like a blog post, and it keeps everything organized in one place. We go to the project section, click Create Project, and once it's set up, we can track all related outreach activities. Now that our project is ready, we can launch SEO, AEO, sales, influencer, and email campaigns, all from one place. Now let's create an influencer research campaign step by step. To create a new influencer campaign, click the New Campaign button. This will open the Campaign Setup Wizard, which guides us through the entire process step by step, so everything stays simple and easy to follow. First, we fill in a few basic details. Start with the campaign name. Just give it a name that's easy to recognize later. Here, we're naming our campaign OutreachBox Marketing Influencer. Next, we select a project from the Project section. Here, we're choosing our project, OutreachBox. After that, we move to the Keyword Selection section. This section helps us select and add the most relevant keywords so we can find the right influencers to promote our product. There are two types of keywords we can use here. Crawled keywords. These are keywords that have already been collected from our website or project. Custom keywords. These are new keywords that we manually add based on our own research to get better and more targeted results. Next, we choose the target platform. This is where we select which platforms we want to search to find influencer contact details. For example, we can target platforms like LinkedIn or Instagram, depending on where our ideal influencers are most active. After selecting the platform, we choose the search type per platform. This lets us define what kind of results we want from each platform. For example, on LinkedIn, we can choose profiles to find individual professionals. And on Instagram, we can select all, which allows the system to search both channels and videos. Next, we have the Target Region option. Here we select the country or market we want to target so we can get more niche-relevant influencers. For this campaign, we're choosing India. After that, we move to the Filter section. This section helps us narrow down influencers based on their audience size and engagement. For example, we can filter influencers by follower count. We can also filter by engagement rate from 0% to 100% to find influencers who actively interact with their audience. Next, we have Max Results. This setting controls how many influencer contacts the system will collect for the campaign. The tool can fetch up to 120 influencer contact details per campaign based on the keywords and platforms we selected. After that, we have the campaign scheduling option. Here, we can decide whether we want to run the campaign immediately or schedule it to start later at a specific date and time. Next, we have the Contact Discovery section. This feature automatically finds contact details for each influencer discovered during the campaign. Once influencers are found, the system will try to collect information such as email addresses, contact forms, and social media profile links. After that, we move to the Search Engine option. Here, we select which search engine the campaign will use. Search Engine 1. This is the default option that uses the Tor browser pool. Search Engine 2. This option uses Yahoo Search with a standalone browser. For this campaign, we're choosing Search Engine 1. Next, and finally, we have the AI Agent integration section. Here we have two options, Research Agent and Web Search Agent. We can select the AI agents we've created for specific tasks. These agents help with research, web searches, and even content generation, making the whole process much faster and easier. Now we've filled in all the necessary details to run an influencer research campaign. Before launching, it's always a good idea to review all the settings once to make sure everything is correct. Once that's done, we simply click Create Influencer Campaign and Start Campaign. Now the campaign will start running and begin discovering influencers and collecting their contact details automatically. Now that the campaign has been created, the system will start discovering influencers based on the keywords, platforms, and filters we selected. Once the process starts collecting results, we can view them inside the Discovered Influencer section. This page shows all the influencers that the system has found during the campaign. At the top, we have a search bar, which allows us to quickly find a specific influencer by name. Next to it, we have several filter options that help us narrow down the results. For example, we can filter influencers by project, status, platform, type, or creator. These filters make it much easier to organize and review large lists of influencers. Below that, we can see the influencer results table. Each row in the table represents a single influencer discovered by the campaign. The table provides several important details about each influencer. First, we see the influencer name, which identifies the profile that was discovered. Next, we have the platform column, which shows where the influencer profile was found, such as Instagram, Twitter, or other platforms. After that, we have the type column, which describes the category of the influencer, such as content creator. Then we have the status column, which shows the current stage of the influencer within our workflow. Moving further, we can also see additional data like followers, engagement, and location, depending on the information available. Next, we have the profile URL, which provides a direct link to the influencer's social media profile. This makes it easy to quickly visit the profile and review their content before outreach. One of the most useful columns here is the contacts section. This shows how many contact details were discovered for that influencer. By clicking on the contact count, we can view details such as email addresses, contact forms, or other available contact methods. This makes it easy for marketing teams to reach out directly to influencers without needing manual research. If needed, we can also select multiple influencers from the list using the checkboxes on the left side. This allows us to manage, organize, or export influencer data more efficiently. On the top right side, we also have the Export CSV option. This lets us download the discovered influencer data so it can be used in other tools or shared with the marketing team. Finally, if we want deeper insights into our campaigns, we can move to the Analytics tab. The Analytics section helps us track campaign performance and understand how many influencers were discovered and analyzed. And that's how the influencer research system in Outreach Box helps you discover, organize, and manage influencers at scale. With automated discovery, contact collection, and powerful filtering tools, you can build influencer outreach campaigns much faster and more efficiently.